So greetings, today I'm going to speak about departure, which is from the hero's journey. I'll see you soon. So welcome back to the hero's journey. Today I'm going to speak about departure, as I mentioned before. So what is departure? Departure is when you've gone through the specific point of the calling or the call to action along your hero's journey, which I mentioned is the 12 steps of your journey. When you come through to your departure, this is when you're ready to move forward and you're ready to up sticks, move forward and deal with your particular challenge that has been put before you. And by then you would have met your mentor, and your mentor would have given you the briefing, the guidelines, what you to expect. You would have been through a period of where you are in denial and you're saying, well, no, I can do this, I don't need your help, I can move on, and be quite arrogant about the way you are. For example, if you was to look at Luke, when Luke was with Yoda and he was on his training in Star Wars, he went into the cave and Yoda said to him, you don't need your weapons. And he looked at him, goes, and he just put his weapon on, his lightsaber, and went into the cave in order to confront this enemy which was from within. As he walked into the cave, he was confronted by Vader, which is his darkest self, what he could become if he fails his journey. So as he goes in there and he strikes Vader, Vader falls to the ground and his face is exposed and the machine face comes off, and inside you see Luke's face. So forward to the end of Star Wars, where he's confronted by Vader and confronted by the Emperor. The Emperor says to him, take your weapon, strike me down and complete your journey. So what does Luke do? He looks at his hand and realizes that he's becoming Vader. Takes his sword and tries to strike the Emperor, but it's blocked by Vader. His journey's begun. But the crust or the difference there is Vader's actually, who's Luke's father, is actually stopping him from completing him and his journey. So stopping him from completing his journey in order so he doesn't actually get there. That's the little twist. And on top of that, as he strikes him down, if you notice, he uses his lightsaber. The same thing Yoda said, you do not need it, because you don't need it. The journey is not about your weapons or anything on external, it's of the internal. So when he fights Vader, his lightsaber's on the floor. Vader, the Emperor, is obviously hitting him with a lot of lightning, and Luke's in disarray, blah blah blah, and he's about to die, and he's calling out to his father to save him. Then Vader turns around and picks up the Emperor and throws him. Now the point wasn't for the fact that Luke had to save Vader, or Luke had to beat the Emperor. The journey for Luke was to save his dad, therefore save himself, or save himself from becoming his dad, therefore saving his dad from becoming the dark entity, and in some case repent of the sins he's caused while being with the Emperor by killing the Emperor. Now, okay, all our life's not going to be as drastic as that. It more than likely won't be. But if you look at the idea, or you take away the lightsaber, the war, the sword fighting, and the rest of it, and you was to look at the actual specific journey that Luke had to do, he had to face his darkest enemy, which he loathed to become. Because from the outset, he's always said that he hated the Empire. Now, that's our dark inside. That's a part of us which we all need to face. That's what the departure is about. That's what we need to do. We leave to go and challenge ourselves, our darkest energy, in order to become enlightened, to become stronger, in order to really transcend to the high level frequency. No, but so many times we place the blame on other people. When we're going through this departure, we hold back and say, I'm not ready, I don't have the equipment, I don't have the money, I don't have the support, I'm on my own. And we have all these excuses and reasons why we can't do what we want to do, or why we are not doing the departure. So the reality is, once you have gone through the call to action, you face your mentor, and you're ready to depart, no one can stop you. No one can guide you. You're the one that needs to take that first step on that stairwell. And I love the beautiful saying by Dr. Martin Luther King, the well-renowned civil rights leader, pastor, and also Nobel Peace Prize winner. Martin Luther King said, take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. So when you take that first step of your departure, of your call to action, of meeting your mentor, that is your first step to a bigger, bolder. That is half the battle done. Once you've departed and said, okay, I'm ready to do this. I'm born to do this, as Craig David said. We all know what we are here to do, and sometimes know, but hide behind certain closets and live in fear. But it's down to us now to move forward and really, really, really encapsulate that power that we all have, that power that is to drive us on to the next level, that power that is going to defy everybody else. When people are saying to you, you can never achieve what you meant to achieve. When people say to you that you are stupid, you are ignorant, you are weak-minded, you don't have the balls to do it, you will dare move forward and defy those people and know that you can make these things your departure, your journey, and your success in order to get your treasure, and you'll make that happen and prove everybody wrong. I have a saying that people don't know me. People don't know what I'm capable of, or what my capabilities are. I don't know what your capabilities are. You know what your capabilities are, because only you limit yourself to the level of what other people say about you. That's why you're always going to be stuck in a rut, because you're constantly listening to those naysayers and fakers. You know what? I invite you to look within. I invite you to open that Pandora's box of your journey. I invite you to take that first step. It's okay to hold on to the railing, which is your mentor, but take the first step in faith. Remember, you don't have to see the entire staircase, just take the first step. Now I'm going to come back and see you next time on the next video, where I'll be following through with the hero's journey. And look, take the first step, do not be afraid, and things will unravel and help you move forward. Now stay blessed, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Namaste.